But, you know, a lot of people didn't know how to distinguish that back in the day.
It's like regardless of someone's stature, they should still be held accountable.
Yeah, they should still be fucking jailed, do whatever, man. Like you know, and it goes to anything, you know. I can't discourage anybody until, because I don't know, I wasn't there. That's my frame of mind. So if I'm not there, then I don't know what to believe. Because there's always three sides to every story. Is my mom taught me his, hers, and the truth. So we don't know. Truthfully what happened. But Neverland really dives into Michael Jackson and really how he was as a person. So that's my second rec. So
nice.
That's a good one. I agree. It's like with that one, people are always like, it's like black and white. It has to be black and white for them, you know. But like you said, it's not. Area. It's not.
It's a super gray area.
If you believe these people that are saying these things about Michael Jackson, or if you don't, like, I mean, yeah, it's important, but at the end of the day, like, does it really matter? I feel like this documentary is going beyond just that handful of people. It's like the bigger issue is like, okay, these situations happen to these children. It's clearly something that can happen and is happening. So everyone needs to open their eyes. Parents, be aware of, you know, where are you putting your children? Like, who are you putting your children around? Like, there is a bigger issue than just Michael Jackson and these children. It's the issue of that anybody can do that to children. And, to anybody.
Regardless
of anybody. It could be your aunt, your uncle, whoever, your mom, your dad, your grandma. Like, anybody, your neighbor, anybody can do that to these children, and people need to be aware of that. People, like, open your fucking eyes, man, you know? Like, don't be so close-minded about how you said, like, everybody makes mistakes. Don't put people up in pedestals. Like, they do bad things too, you know? If you, millionaires, Donald Trump too, like, fuck, he needs to be accountable for everything that he's done. Just because he's a president, he doesn't get a pass. Just because he's Michael Jackson, he doesn't get a pass.
Just like the Corys, you know, when that what's his name? When they were getting passed around Hollywood, where they were fucking by every producer. I don't know if you heard of that. Like
Corey Feldman and Corey, the other one,
Payne.
Yeah. When they were getting molested by all these producers and directors and stuff like that, and it's really sad because. Corey Payne took his life, right?
He OD'd, right?
Yeah, he OD'd, and it's fucking terrible, and we need to change that. We need to, just because you sleep with somebody, you're gonna get something, and that's not fair, and people abusing their power and shit. And we, as parents, and as human beings in general, we need to put a stop to that bullshit, man. These kids don't know what the fuck's right from wrong, regardless of age. And even us, man, we're early 30s, late 20s and shit, and we're still learning, bro. We're still learning. So for all, I'm sorry I brought up this subject, but
I think
it's a topic that should be talked about all the time.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a gray, and like Emma said, it's a gray area, but it's a topic that needs to be addressed and needs to be well out.
I just hope that anybody that watches that Leaving Neverland, that's the name?
Yeah, that's the name.
That they just realize that it's bigger than, did Michael Jackson do this or did he not do this? It's bigger than that. It's a big issue. It's, you know, this might have happened to them. It's still happening, you know? That's the biggest issue, and you need to believe victims. You need to believe them. And I hope people can see beyond the Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
quick question. Well, both of you, all three of you have seen that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're fans of Michael Jackson's music or not. Are you? Were you?
I was a fan of Michael Jackson music, yeah, and like before, there was the trials going on and all that.
It's the stuff everybody grew up kind of seeing or
but
hearing
he was
about.
like, the news was like, oh, he's not guilty, and so. In the back of my mind, it's like, oh, but that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird
about it in Hollywood.
Man. Why does he have all these kids? And it was just something that I didn't really think about. It's not like I listened to his music every day, so it wasn't in my mind. But I would say that after watching that, it's just like, I was just like, fuck, like. I think that's something that you can't ignore. Yeah. And now it's just like, I mean, he was a great artist, but to me, I just kind of like it's pushed to the side now.
For you, like when you hear his music, before you liked it, and then after watching this, are you like, I don't want to hear this song, or are you like turned off of his music, or? I am.
Or
kind of in a weird.
For me, I'm still a fan, bro. Yeah, I'm still a Michael Jackson fan. I'm like I said, and I'll tell you this, and I'll tell everybody if I know I've been approached by people like, how can you still be a fan? How can you do this? Well, I am entitled to my own motherfucking opinion. First of all, second of all, he did make music that I grew up with, that I'm nostalgic with.
Oh yeah.
Like the fact that I still like Frank Sinatra, and he's been known to be a racist. For so many fucking people have accused him of being racist towards ethnic races and stuff. Other races. I mean, I still like Frank Sinatra. Do I like the way he portrayed himself? Maybe outside of music. Maybe not. Do I agree with what Michael? Am I trying to defend Michael Jackson for what he did? Fuck no. Yeah. Like, no. But do I love it? First of all, I love his music. Fuck yeah, I do. I love his music.
So like you said, you have no problem separating the two.
No. Okay. I have no problem, and
that's why I was just curious if you were like, oh, I fucking like when you hear a song come on, you're like, oh, I'll change the station change the song.
I still bump Michael Jackson. I was actually bumping Billie Jean on the way over here sometimes, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's. This is the thing, and people who tell other people, oh, why are you doing this? Because of just following the trend of not doing it, and unless it's not your own personal opinion, that's fucking idiotic, dude. You should not ever fucking be like, oh, I don't like this person because he did this. It's like, well, do you like his music still? Yeah. So then why the fuck are you trying to follow the trend? Like, just be your own person, make up your own opinion, and that's what I think it's missing now. Like, I'm not defending Michael. After watching that movie, do I think Michael Jackson should have been in jail? Fuck yeah, Michael Jackson should have been in jail. There was more than enough evidence to incriminate this motherfucker. But again, that's my opinion, bro. Damn, took the air out of the room real quick.
Got dark.
Let's moving on. Emma.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Rex? So, last time I was on, I was talking about The Act, the show on Hulu. So, it came out, and I have been watching it, and it's really fucking good. So, I recommend it. The Act on Hulu with Patricia Arquette and Joey King. It follows the Mommy Dead and Dearest documentary. So I suggest that you watch that first on HBO and then go check out the show. If you've never heard of Gypsy Rose, look it up. The Act, yeah. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Just the one.
Just one.
Okay. So I have two. We checked out High Life the other day, and with Robert Pattinson, the one you were just
Yeah.
just mentioned, and I really really dug it. It's a A24 obviously, so it's a slow burner.
It's not for everyone, I would say that.
Yeah, it's a required taste for sure. You gotta be patient a lot, but there's so much going on in such a small package. If I had to kind of sum it up to something, I think it's like 2001: A Space Odyssey for our generation.
Okay.
It's very quiet. I was sold the entire time as like being in space. It feels like the atmosphere and the tension and the everything building into the ending. It's there. I think it's one of those films you have to you should probably buy it and watch it multiple times to understand, to really get the gist of everything that's happening, because it doesn't walk you by your hand, and it it's for, I guess, how do you say, seasoned film goers.
Yeah.
They don't. You have to figure stuff out for yourself.
Yeah,
I
you
guess,
have to like really pay attention.
Put shit
and
together.
Put stuff together.
In your head while it's going on.
Robert Pattinson's pretty good.
Don't take my friend who didn't like
No.
Okay.
That'd be the last thing.
Yeah.
What's this movie called again?
High Life.
Highlight.
Yeah, it just came out. It's playing right now. If you're in the San Diego area, it's playing at the Landmark Theater. And then it's also playing in La Jolla at the AMC up in La Jolla. So check it out. A24's High Life.
With Robert Pattinson.
Underrated dude.
Yeah.
Everything that guy does, I'm on board. Forever.
Yeah, he's got a Twilight poster in his room.
Maybe.
That's cool, man.
I'm not Team Jacob, I'll tell you
Each
that.
his own.
Are we definitely gonna do this challenge here?
High Life, check it out. And then my second one, I was able to watch this somehow. The Curse of La Llorona.
Oh, nice.
How was it?
I really, really liked it as well. It's undeserving of. It's kind of getting shit on right now. People saying it's cheesy. I think it's at like a 38 maybe on Rotten. It's a classic haunted house film in the vein of Ouija 2.
Okay.
What's it called? Ouija
Origins.
of Evil.
Dude, that was so good. I like that one.
Yeah, I think you would really, really like it. We should go watch it. It's really good. I really like the aesthetic, the makeup, it's rated R, so they really don't pussyfoot around with certain things that they would had it been PG-13. A lot of the mythology is correct.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's so funny because Hollywood tends to change, things for more theatrical effects.
And there's a few twists and turns that are really, really cool in there. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's some big stuff. You might have already read about it. You might know. But yeah.
Probably not. No.
You
I try to
probably-
stay away because I'm really interested in this. I grew up being scared of La Llorona. Like, I grew up with that shit. Like, that was El Cucuy, El Chamuco, La Llorona. Like, dude, El Chupacabras. Like, all of that. Like, I legit grew up in that culture. That, those are like the demons that were gonna come get you. So I vividly remember instances where, adults would tell me, hey, don't go over there to that hole in the fence because the Llorona's gonna come and gonna get you. She's gonna pull you, Like, vividly. So I'm, like, very excited to check this movie out, but I also don't want to be like...
They also justify, for a lot of people out there, wondering why they pick the main family or whatever's going on there, they justify why we're focused on them within the context of the movie. So go watch it before you judge the trailer, please. And if you really like all the Conjuring stuff, you're gonna like this one. So don't skip it. Don't